It's time to meet Liara. The game looks better than it used to. Here we go. Oh, no loading screen. Nice. I mean, it's a pretty good armor, but I much prefer black.
Enemy sighted.
Fabulous shit. Snapchat. Snapchat. Where you at? I didn't get this one. I didn't get this one.
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
That was a witty comment. I guess Citadel is also a
Just lead
Prothean
the
ruin. Lol. Nice. Here we go.
Take them out.
Take out those hostiles!
Time to use some superpowers. It's almost pretty good.
Here we go.
Try and throw. Nice.
Sterile light. Protheans sure build things homey.
Yeah.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, Rex. Rex and Garrus are the best team, best combo. Rex is with his survival instincts, and Garrus is with his red tape, being a badass renegade. Here we go. Time to meet Liara. Time to put my face in that blue ass first. Brrr.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Oh, yo, you cannot move? I've seen enough hentai to know what I have to do.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Quit shouting! This place is crawling with Geth.
Sorry, I am a little... Look, my name is Dr. Liara Tassoni. I am an archaeologist. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, alright?
It's kind of like that anime I've seen, The Dungeon Only I Can Enter, which is an analogy for vagina, I think. Sorry, I'm very shy. The goddess was also trapped in a cave, and he came in and got powers from her. I've seen like over 50 harem anime, so I'm a bit blurry. I usually jerk off to it, so...
There's some kind of repulsion field in the way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
I'd rather molest you My head and the titties like stick stuff in there.
You shouldn't have been messing with technology you don't understand.
I wasn't going to let the Geth capture me. Besides, I know how it works. Mostly.
Well,
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part.
I get it.
The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful.
Yeah, I can do anything.
There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Well, I got the Krogan with me as well.
Set standing around.
Yeah, let's get more.
Hostile contact.
You're gonna fight. Smack her later, bitch. I snapped that bitch. I love this rifle. Snap that bitch. There you are.
Perimeter secured.
Let's overwrite it. Overwrite that bitch. I've seen enough hentai to know what I have to do with a blue hot alien chick trapped and incapacitated, unable to work. I'm gonna stick my tongue out, be like, "Bleh." Orochimaru style. Let's laser the bitch up. Okay. Here, 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 and up, and down. Down, here, here. Nice. Genius! I'm a bad motherfucker, a handsome motherfucker. So, I mean, a pretty girl. Let's get a protein ass. Very cute boy. Look at my armor. Look at my back. No, that's a 6 back. Can we see her pussy? I'm usually in anime you can see like the pussy camel toe whenever they're wearing clothing. Especially those skin tight ninja attire. Too bad it's not made by Japan. Let's go get her.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Yeah, I'm
We
stronger than
blasted
anyone.
through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense.
That makes other
Please.
sense.
Get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I
That's
am
true.
not my
Let's
mother.
molest her.
I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
Let's strip you naked to see if you have got weapons on you. Then break a few nails, see if you're actually
If she
telling
was
the
with
truth.
Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator
With
back in
talent?
the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on.
Let's move.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's
Oh, yeah,
looking for
super
the
hot.
conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins
Got
are not
gas.
stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Well, let's fuck this planet up and get.
We have to
move on.
hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Let's be imperialistic. Go to one place, steal everything we can, destroy everything they have, and go home and celebrate. Have those orgies.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
I like that. Rex is the smartest guy around. I'm gonna be with Liara and Rex. Sorry, Garrus. We'll stick your... I'll wet your stick in the second one. But not now. Oh yeah. Rocking like a cholo. He's got
Surrender.
guns. He got
Don't.
guns.
That would be more fun.
Of course we won't surrender. I want fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
You like me when you're dead. You will like me when I'm angry.
Med gel deployed.
There you go. It's over, bro. This is natural there. Good job, bitch. Bitches. Shake that ass. Move that ass. Run. Uh-oh. Move it! Come on, Liara. Let me chase you, boy. Put the camera above the asses. Man, I wish this was an anime. Come on, Shepard. Really? We need to train more, but we need to get more steroids. We need to jerk off less. That's what my boss used to tell me. Move faster and jerk off less. That's what he told me.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost
That's very
died
smart,
out there,
Joker.
and your pilot is making jokes?
Well, he doesn't get laid much. so-
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander.
Oh,
But
I
I
can
am
give you
grateful
plenty of
to
my
you.
DNA.
You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off
You
to
know what I
Saren.
want from you?
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Oh, I know
Only
what
that
I
it
want
was
with her.
somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Beautiful things, I guess. Your wish
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due
They got
respect,
fucked.
Commander, I have heard every
got
theory
worked
out
up.
there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Just move those lips, girl. All I can hear is blah 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 blah. I wanna put some in that mouth of yours, girl.
Get to the point.
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their
Basically our
greatest
history of the
achievements,
Roman Empire.
the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
I'll tell you, girl. Girl, come to my private quarters and I'll tell you.
You're not much of an expert, Doctor. The answer's been standing in front of you the whole time. The Protheans were wiped out by a race of machines, the Reapers.
Wow. And you base this on your dreams, right?
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
Well, I had a vision. I saw it. I mean, I did a bit of crack yesterday. Smoked some crack from Gil's ass, and I saw the Reapers. Oh my god.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed.
Of course, I have superior genes.
This isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right.
Let's make it
I'm
bitches.
sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit or Saren.
So what good are you for? Besides sucking dick.
Looks like we wasted our time here.
Wait, Commander. Saren might try another attempt on my life. I'd feel safer if you let me stay on your ship. Besides, my knowledge of the Protheans might prove useful later.
Oh.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Yeah, but it's not... She's replacing you. Oh, they sucked you dry, but now I have Liara. And you are for her. Dang, Gareth. I guess he's gonna bang Tali in the third one. I mean, they kind of was a ship. If you had Miranda and Liara, Chris and Tali were also a ship. And if you were a male ship, no fucking way. I'm gonna do Gareth, but still. As a femme ship, Gareth was my first choice, but now I kind of want to be a lesbo. Because of all the Yuri anime I've been watching, so...
We've already got every other non-human species on board. Might as well add an Asari to the team.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit
Come
lightheaded.
to my bed.
When was the last
Come to
time
my
you
bed, I'll
ate
stroke your
or
hair.
slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably
I'm gonna take
just
good care
mental
of you.
exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to
Oh.
process all this. Still, it could
Let me
not
touch your
hurt to be
beautiful face.
examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to
Well,
think
examine
things
the
over.
whole body.
Are we finished here, Commander?
No, not really. I'm gonna examine your body, don't you worry. I'm a physiologist. I've done this thousands of times. Gonna take those pants down. Take your temperature. Too bad I cannot talk to them. I like how she gets dark eyes, you know, when she does like neural connection. She's like entering your brain and doing freaky, yeah.
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, let's talk
Patch
to
it
the
through,
bitches.
Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume
I
you're
know.
taking the necessary security precautions.
Of course, I got it tied up in my basement. Only feed her once a week.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Ah. Disconnect. Bye bye,
I don't
bitches.
need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bad motherfucker. So, let's kill her mom. Now they have Liara, it's time to kill her mother in front of her. And we're sticking our pussy as we watch. Can I bang Matriarch Beneza and Liara in the same time? Have a daughter-mother threesome? I mean, this is the remastered edition, so should be possible, right?
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Any medals is hard, you're not worth it.
Saving my boots from burning lava is part of your job, Joker. We don't give medals to soldiers for doing their jobs.
That figures.
Yes, we do, if they do.
Just get me a nice card.
Excellent job.
No coconut, though. I hate that crap. So,
I'll give you
Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Give you some. Just want to talk.
I'd like
oh,
to
yeah.
know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain.
Oh no.
You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm top of my class in flight school.
we had this discussion.
I earned that. All those.
I can't have
Okay, I've
We
got.
had this discussion before.
Put the Normandy
Blah,
in
blah,
my
blah.
hands, and I'll make her dance for it.
I need to know
About
more
the
about
disease.
this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Yeah, well. I mean, you are the best at your job, so. I like my eyes. I have so dark eyes. They look evil as fuck. I guess it's how main characters look. They all have like dark eyes. It's always blackness. I guess main characters are usually demons. Like when it comes to anime, it's always like the main character has a demon inside him, or a devil, or an evil entity, or a ghost, like Bleach in Ichigo, and Inuyasha is also a demon, and Naruto is also a demon fox inside of him. One Piece Luffy ate devil fruits, and those hakis are all black. Except for Yu Hakusho is also a demon. Except for Dragon Ball Z, that guy. But that guy's also Saiyan, which is a huge monkey that destroys planets. So.
You're not gonna
How do
break
you
a
do your
bone
job?
trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as
do
anyone
you
on
have
the
sex?
ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I want to ask you, how does he have sex if his legs
I have to
doesn't
go.
work?
All right, see ya.
So I don't have the option. Main characters have evil eyes. Here we go. Mrs. Chakwa, look at booty.
Yes,
Booty.
Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm an evil motherfucker. Ooh, Liara. Let's go.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was
You
worried.
look much better. How are you feeling?
Oh, I attacked that
Dr.
skin of yours.
Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
That's a
Alliance
joke.
medical personnel take courses in alien biology.
Try
Just
their
in
own
case.
page.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If
Oh,
you
there are
hadn't
plenty of ways
shown
you
up,
can Yeah, plenty of it. You can show me the grad with your big eyes and big fat lips of yours. You can show me grad anytime. Come to my room. Don't mention it. I'm very nice
I'm
to
just glad
people.
we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Whatever. Whatever I want from you.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Look at that smile. And I grab her ass and I got a jizz in my pants.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend
A
most
nerdy
of my
girl.
time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in
For yoga
long-forgotten
booty.
Prothean ruins.
A nerdy girl with a yoga booty and a physique like. I mean, she's half the time in the gym, half the time studying. Damn! You must be lonely.
Sounds
Oh, yeah.
dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or
Blah, blah,
privateers.
blah.
But I was
Blah, blah,
always
blah,
careful.
blah.
Until the Geth followed me to Artemis
Give me
Tower.
the juicy.
I never found
juicy
myself
details.
in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well,
Boring.
that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
I can say boring because I need to get laid, so I have to play like nice and be like sensitive
You
and all
don't
that.
like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
You must have been her bed. I wanna tame your mama.
I bet that pissed her off.
No. When I told her, she simply said, "A daughter must rebel against her mother, Liara. It is part of the natural order."
That's true.
But there was more to it than that.
You got the
I
mama
felt
issues,
drawn
come to
to
me.
the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them.
whatever you say,
That
girl.
is why I
Whatever you
find
say.
you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Oh, you can touch me anytime, Lyra. You want the blessing of the Proteans? Then touch me, but I say you have to. With your mouth.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard.
Oh, I
I
wanted to
only
dissect
meant
her.
that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
In-depth study. Ooh, you're gonna go down. You wanna go down on
Calm
me?
down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time
Brains
in the
don't
field
matter.
with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
Talent, brain.
Please, just pretend this
Abilities don't matter.
conversation never happened.
What matters is that you're beautiful. Personality, brains, academics, they're irrelevant. You're a pretty Barbie bitch, and that's
I'd
what
like to know
matters.
more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes.
Yeah, that's you women in
My
society.
people
They always
believe
want
we
peace.
are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole.
Yeah, and
Although
that's
we
us on
seek
the
to
top.
understand other species,
Pun
it
intended.
seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Well, the rumors are that you want to have power and that you manipulate everyone and that you always get everything while we do all the work, and you're pretty and you only keep to yourselves and you take our DNA and only mutate it for your own benefit while we get nothing out of it, and you make an empire by fooling us to give you all our taxes and money while you have all the power. Sounds like Germany.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning
Oh
for
yeah.
us.
Now we're talking business.
We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
This is hey, girl. Wake up. We need to get late.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential
I want
element
physical
of the
contact.
union. The true
But I want
connection
it.
is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We
Whoa,
explore
try
the
with me.
genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass
Yeah, that
these
sounds
traits
awesome
on
and
to
all.
our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
You do realize that you're a parasite. Of course you want to be like peaceful keepers of the galaxy. You're fucking parasites. If you keep plowing each other, you're gonna get retarded. So that's why you need other species to steal their DNA, while the other species gets a daughter that looks exactly like her mom, because she becomes an Asari. You're parasite. You're stealing our DNA. You're stealing our resource of DNA while you bring it peace. Yeah, peace my ass. You're handling us as farm animals. We're smiling to our faces. Give me that booty. Huh. But I want physical contact with her, so this psychological thing doesn't
What
work for
happens
me.
to your partner after the union?
Every relationship
dies.
is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term.
Yeah, you take
Sometimes
what you want and you go
your
away.
partner will stay together for many decades.
Yeah, but you live for centuries, even thousands of years. So a few decades is like a few days. Just a quick fuck and you go. What about age differences? I know her father. Her father is like another Asari. She's pure blood. That's why it makes her a bit problematic. Her DNA.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner
You
dies?
get another one.
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do
Yeah,
not
like, we
focus
take what
on the
they have and-
inevitable loss of our
and
partners.
then we go on with our life.
Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after
That
they're
sounds
gone,
smart.
a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
We learn to deal with it. We learn to use every single person we meet. We wait until they die, and then we go with our lives by taking all their stuff and all their savings and their DNA data. But we understand and accept life with its hardships of just taking everything the other people have. I want to spank her.
Do you know who Matriarch Venezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner.
Oh,
Though I know my
struck a nerve.
father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that? Girl, you want to mate?
I
Come
thought you
here.
always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about
Yeah,
it.
but how did they reproduce?
If we were not able to mate with our own species,
That's true.
we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with
That's such a
our
dumb
own
question,
kind
bro.
is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens
course.
our species.
Because you
Asari
can steal more
daughters
from other
inherit
people.
racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is
Yeah,
sometimes
they got smart.
called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult
Uh-oh.
among my people.
But
It is
pureblood
possible
is a
Venezia's
good
partner
word.
was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Then why she do it? Why ask such a question? That's so dumb. She got horny. They fucked. They had fun. They got drunk. Just like I'm trying to do right now. You don't know that. Okay, let's be as sensitive as possible. We need to get that pants.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Venezia
We'll
never
find your
spoke
Baba.
of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself.
Oh yeah, she looks
and
like
that
the
is not
sensitive type.
uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
course, I don't care about mom. We can have a threesome with her. I can't gag her, so doesn't matter. But I can
should
gag
go.
you.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Beautiful girl. Time to get laid. So, let's go. But the Asaris are stealing DNA from other species. We don't get nothing out of a communion with an Asari. Yeah, we have a daughter, but she looks exactly like her mom. She's never gonna be my species. My genes are just used for her genetic improvement, but my genes are not in her. My DNA is like just used as a resource to improve hers. These Asari are parasites. Of course they want to be. Of course they want peace. They want to suck as much as they can. They are like this parodies of female girls that like to be captured by orcs. They are the ones that get everything. That's what you got, girls.
Good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some
Okay, that's it.
interesting things.
Oh yeah. You put beer in someone's ass and
I
it
bet
ready
you
explode.
have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate.
Ah, we get the personal
That
case.
case was a bit disturbing.
He was like cutting their arms off, tying up their dicks to their mouth. One fuckable thing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless. Nothing I needed to
Yeah,
pursue.
just organ
But during the course of
trafficking.
my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually
like
get a few
genitals?
of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Damn,
So what was
son.
it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you
What did you
figure out
find?
what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Well, I mean, they're sterile, right? The Krogans don't make babies, so what's
You're
wrong?
kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
To eat it?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Oh my god, they have 4.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about
What
the
did you do?
geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I
Uh-oh.
was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Smart. You beat the shit out of him, right? You hit him right to the kidneys until
Good
he spilled the
thinking.
beans.
Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview.
You
We
beat the shit out of him.
offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our
Yeah, because you beat him up and
These
cut him
people
up.
weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes, walking, living test tubes.
Interesting. How did he do it? I might
So
try
he
it
was
as well.
growing spare parts in his own employees.
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of
Yeah.
the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good.
This sucks.
Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Well, that's the story of my life. I'm a mess on the inside, and nobody understands my soul. As I cry in the bed at night. Oh, tell me about my soul. Who is that inside of me? Looking at the mirror. I think it's like the Tokyo Ghoul opening. You breathe. No, I cannot breathe. You laugh without saying a thing. No, I cannot breathe. No, I cannot breathe.
I hope he
That's
got
it.
what he
Let's
deserved.
fuck him up.
That's
Let's
the
kill
worst
him.
part. We never caught him.
Don't tell me that. Let's go and grab him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
Put his liver out
He
of his mouth.
ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock.
We'll
By
find
the
him.
time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
Kill him. That's what I did with the Batarians. Kill the hostages and
But
get
you
the
went
bad
after
guy.
him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried
Your
about the
father.
hostages, worried about civilian casualties. The ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel.
Eh,
I
they
told them
don't
those
matter.
hostages were dead
You need to
anyway.
stop the bad guy.
Just use them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
That's true. Those people cannot be safe, you know? They're being used and tortured, so let's kill them. Good logic. What the fuck, Garrus? You're more psychopathic
No wonder
than
you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Yeah,
A
let's
few
fuck him up.
casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
If you wanna
Yeah,
save people,
exactly.
kill them.
I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed
He's now
ships
Dr.
and
Hart,
changed
right?
his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke. I
Oh.
told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Give it to me, girl.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Oh yeah, we're gonna murder him slowly. Very slowly.
What do you want, Shepard?
Whoa, bro. How's the armor,
Why did
bro?
you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Your money. Well, you want the money, right? And you want to kill
Such
people.
as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why leave your planet, bro? You look like a tough guy that could beat the
Why
shit
not
out.
stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Funny. I like him.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us.
Of course.
They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
Well, I guess you were in shape, so... But you want to build a civilization, right? Just build a shell of each other doesn't get you anything. Don't you want culture? Don't you want to paint? Don't you want to sing? Don't you want to dance, dance, dance? Break dance.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up,
Shut
to
up, yeah,
stop
man.
his ranting.
So you
I
put a
wanted
shotgun in
him
his
to
mouth
stop
and
leading
blew
the
it.
tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed.
Just
We
put a
didn't
shotgun in
have
his
the
mouth and shoot
numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told
Yeah.
them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation.
Now that's a smart decision.
And for
That's a smart
while,
decision.
we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
That's not true. Like, that's what I keep saying to Liara. We need to focus on breeding. Stop the war. Like, we need to breed. That's what I keep telling to Liara.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground.
That's
He
a
wanted
that's a
to
trap.
talk.
He wanted to kill you, man.
We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, where we all go.
True.
It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
That's risky. Don't trust them, motherfucker. It's a trap. This is kind of like those Germanic Celtic tribes when they have the thing. It's even a parody of that. When they all meet like once in summer or some festivity and they all talk about shit and then they start pulling knives and cut each other's throats. It's the same thing they did with Caesar. It wasn't a thing, it was the Senate meeting.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Oh, you forgot to tell me that he's your father.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly.
And you got
I
scars.
escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest.
Nice.
That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Yes, you will to go to the chunk and you become the warlord. I'll need you in Mass Effect 3 to bring some order to your fucking species and bring them back. To kill the genophage and do it right. If you die, like, you'll be there for a few hundred years to make sure your species become a cultured playground. If not, you're gonna be at war again, and we're gonna be fucked. So you better do your job. You listen? You got that
So
little
long,
shit?
Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard,
Let's talk to
I'm
Tali.
glad you're here.
Is
Good
it
to see you
Mappy?
smiling again, so to speak.
I mean, so to speak, I can see her face.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is.
I can start
I
something
still
with that
think a
too,
lot
though.
about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to
Oh,
find
you got
something
the-
to bring back to the flotilla.
You got a quest for me? Is that why you're here? To use
You
me?
better not jeopardize my mission for the sake of your pilgrimage.
I won't. You have my word on that. But I'm not going to just give up on my search. The fleet needs the resources we find on our pilgrimages. Usually, people bring back something like a derelict ship we can use for salvage. But I need something bigger. There's a lot expected of me.
Ah, she's like the daughter
What's
of
so
the
special
princess.
about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
Nice. You're royalty. I had no idea. That's a lot of
Why
pressure.
didn't you tell me this before?
True.
Guess
Tell me
I'm
that
just
you're royalty.
tired of people judging me because of who my father is.
I also want my father to be
Everyone's
so
waiting for
important,
me
but he
to do
wasn't.
something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Ah, that's interesting. What if you saved the
work you're
galaxy?
doing
What about
here is
that?
more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
That's
Yes,
true.
I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen.
Yes, it
There's
does. It
still
must be free.
millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile.
It just so happens that we'll find
They've
it.
continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't
Alright,
want
let's
this
go
to get in
rogues.
the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Sure.
I should go.
See you later.
I should go. Be my mate. Already tired? Nice. No, there's a lot of talking this episode. A lot of recruiting and talking and smacking asses. Talking about smacking asses, let's go in and make love their concert. Sorry, girl. Let's go shopping. Girls, we gonna shop. We wretched. We go shopping with my girls. When I'm hanging with my girls, always wear my mini skirt. There, how was that song? I pick all my skirts. A little too shorty. When with my girls. Sexy, naughty bitch, you mean. So, now can I wear mini skirts? Smack that. So, we land in the Citadel. Let's change the thing. Oh yeah, look at that body, man. Look at that body. We're gonna be a femme squad. We're gonna be the squirting. Look at that body. She even has a knife. How are these nerds? These two girls are nerds. Nerds, sure. Like Tali, Zora, and Liara Sony are nerds. Yeah. But they got she got a body like a fucking rockstar. She looks like she does yoga all the time. And this is like plummy and good, like succulent. Let's keep going. And these are nerdy girls, yeah.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Well, they're not white,
Log.
but still.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I wish they had like bigger tits implants, like there's some double D's. But the lean body and booty is good enough. Still, I watch too much anime, I need some double D's. Oh. I'm getting grounded.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Fuck you
Admiral,
up, bro.
I'm on urgent business with the Citadel. Is there something you need?
Let's get one thing clear, Shepard. You might be a specter to the aliens, but to me, you're just another junior officer. Be respectful.
No, I'm not. I don't want to
I command the
respect you,
63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship.
Penises.
And you.
I don't like it either. I like to be free. Even
I
from
wasn't
you, bro.
keen on it either, but there are advantages to being above the law.
Don't let the title go to your head. No one's above the law. I don't begrudge
Yes, I
the
am.
politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
That's on my ship. This is the most pretty thing I've had. I even have figurines of it. Are you messing with my ship?
This ship has saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This
No, I
experiment
didn't. You cannot read.
diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Oh,
I'm sure
she
you'll
is.
find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
Yeah.
Commander, I'm not happy.
Of course you're not. You're a racist.
Sounds like a
piece of
fairly
shit.
common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble.
No, he won't.
Who
Because
designed
you
that
got shot in the
CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
There are no
We're trained for
amateurs
it.
on this crew. They know to keep idle chatter minimized during combat. And I can bellow with the best DIs.
A fair point. I suppose the design has no chance of becoming standard. No need to worry about a generation of recruits learning things backwards. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You
Sure.
realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Well, it's about advancement, it's about being better, it's about bringing technology to a next level. It's what wins us. It's what wins us war, bro.
Men of limited vision said the same thing about early aircraft, submarines, and tanks.
There's two ways I could take that, Commander, but that is true. I suppose the early U-boats
it's
were
an
much
insult.
better. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
Yeah, they're good
Krogan?
for sorry, bitches.
Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Of course they are. I have sex with
I'm
them.
Normandy's commanding officer. The regs state I have the authority to say who does and doesn't come aboard. If you disagree, send a complaint up the chain of command.
Sophistry, Commander. You know I'm right. You want them on board that bad? Fine. Don't quote regs at me. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
We need to kick ass and take names. We need to take ass and
We
and
showed
take
the
names.
council something they hadn't thought of with our fighter carriers.
That's from Avengers.
You may
Endgame.
disapprove of Normandy.
Infinity War.
She's just another way we're outthinking them.
That assumes Normandy's technologies can become practical in the future. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability.
Yeah.
I'll be submitting
I'm
a
a handsome
report
man.
to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I planned.
Of course
Good
not.
hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Oh, I will. I leveled up. Be my myth. Squad. Squad team. So, combat armor. Master shield boost. Assault training. Fitness. We need to get more fit. That's Sony. Sorry, scientist, of course. Throw. Oh, I want this throw. I love throw. Oh, lift is also pretty good. Asaris have the best shit. They have the biotics. I want a massive throw. A barrier would be good. Stasis as well. Okay, warp is pretty good. Oh, and singularity. Oh, I love singularity. Asaris have the best shit ever. Let's see what we got. Basic armor. We need to get good armor for her. The big brains, big school, big education. Let's get some hacking. She's the angel with a shotgun. Nice. Equipment. We got Sony. We get this one. Alright. Whatever upgrades we can get. Sniper rifle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's armed to the teeth. Oh, I want that Omni tool. guess. What can I get for Liara? There you go. Can I have the Omni tool? Then you'll get it there. Nice. Yeah, boy.
Alliance
what
officials
you
have
hear,
raided
boy.
a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle.
Nice, that's me.
Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
Squirting. Oh, let's talk to this girl and then again this
Police
episode.
have been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What
Depends.
sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
What do you want to know?
Alright.
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in
That's how old I
mind,
am.
what are your
A bit
feelings
older.
on being the first human Spectre?
We all know it should have happened
Don't
years
take
ago.
on me.
I hope the council realizes that we won't sit at the kids' table forever.
That's true.
Some believe that without firm action on our part, the Council will continue to treat us like poor relations. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
I think they
They know
know not
better.
to ask me to work against my own people.
I think
Oh,
our
yeah.
viewers will be glad to hear that, Commander. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
let's. I could go with this one, but I want to punch her in the face.
I've had enough of your snide insinuations.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm on.
You bitch! I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
I'm a spectre. I can do what I want. That was nice. Current ally. Oh, he got stuck a little. Punch you in the face. Man, that's the greatest thing ever. I love that. Ah, that's so good. So, on that high note, I can end this episode. It came out of nowhere. I was doing fine. We were just talking, and just after one line of dialogue, man, I gotta shut you up, you fucking bitch, and boom, punch in the face. What's the point? She didn't even piss us off. We just all of a sudden punch in the face. Alright. Bye bye, guys.